So let's talk contacts. So, this is gonna be a video all about contacts. Hold on, I forgot something. So, we got everything. So I wanted to do a video about contacts because contacts have been a really big part of my life since 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but trust me, it's been like a good amount of time to understand them and get the hang of them and then figure out what's the best things for me. It's just been great. So I will talk to you. Okay, when I first for the first 2 years I've had contacts, I had the AccuView Moist contacts that were the 2-week ones. So you wear it for 2 weeks, throw them out, and get a new pair. And I had the same prescription in both eye, negative 2.25 in my right and left eye. And now I just recently, well not recently, but like a few weeks ago, I just went to the eye doctor and I got a new prescription, and I also have switched over to the 1-day AccuView Moist contacts, which is you put them in the morning and throw them away at night. These are 1 days and they are fabulous. They're like, I can't like describe how great these are. They they're so much more sanitary than the 2-week ones. They do cost more. These ones are I don't know, I don't want to say the more expensive one, but my friend does get a different 1-day brand, and hers are cheaper. I don't know how much cheaper, but my mom kind of calculated it out. My 2-week ones were about $200 a year, and then these are going to run about $400. But to me, I can justify paying that much for my contacts if I'm going to have good contacts, like good healthy eyes, and I can justify the money. If you really can't, go check out the other brand. I'm not sure, but it's like it's a cheap brand. It's cheaper than this brand, and it's cheaper. I don't know how much cheaper. I wish I could tell you. But yeah, these are wonderful, and they come in this like really nice box. And anyway, so now, oh yeah, okay, I have negative 2.75 in my right eye and negative 2.50 in my left eye. So these are these, and they're just perfect. I can't. And for the my new contact users, if you do end up getting the 2-week ones, I highly recommend going out to the store and buying packs of the contact lens cases. Don't spend your money on like fancy contact lens cases. Just buy these cheap little plastic ones, and what you do with these is every night, obviously, you designate one side for your right contact and one side for your left contact. Usually they put an L or an R. This is the L one and this is the R one, but it just says B&L for the brand Bausch & Lomb. So you designate one per eye, and then every night you just put the right eye in the right, and just trust me, keep doing that no matter what your prescription is, and it'll be great. Get into the habit of doing that and keep this clean. And what you do is I used to fill up my sink, well not all the way up, but like fill up good amount of your sink with warm water, drizzle some antibacterial soap in there, like clear preferably, not the scented, but if you have scented, I guess that's fine, or Dawn or something like that. Preferably like antibacterial hand soap, and just rinse, let them soak in there for a minute, for a while, a few minutes, and then go back, drain it, and then rinse these off real well and let them dry, and then that'll be very sanitary for you. And that'll help keep that. And then try to throw these away after a month. So don't really keep these around for 3-4 months. I feel like that'll just get too unsanitary no matter how many times you clean it. So this will be good if you just keep this for a month and throw it out. So good thing. I recommend the Bausch & Lomb BioTrue solution, but I recommend this, but I think this this particular kind can get kind of pricey, so I also recommend the Optifree Pure Moist, I believe that's what it's called. I don't really have a container with me or else I would show you. That's a really good one too. I don't know the prices, but sorry, I wish I was more prepared. I don't know the prices, but they're pretty good, and I love them. I always feel with my 2-week ones, I always felt really nice having those solutions, but the last few times, like last month that I had my 2-week ones, I was just using this multi-purpose solution no rub formula from the Up and Up Target brand, and this was okay. I never really felt that great about it, but I'm the kind of person, I will spend more money to get a brand name kind of thing, but I guess this is good for the person who doesn't really care. So that's basically it for the general care of your contacts. Just make sure that you get really good at opening your eyes, dabbing it in, or pulling it out. You get so much better at it with practice, like everything else. And if you are the person with dry eyes, I would recommend these Bausch & Lomb. I have a favorite, Bausch & Lomb, obviously. Renew Multi Plus Lubricating and Rewetting Drops for soft contact lenses. If you're a contact lens user, I would highly recommend buying a couple bottles, 1 or 2, doesn't really matter, of contact rewetting drops. I have like 3, but I don't use eye drops that often just because my eyes aren't that bad. But later in the day, once I've had these in for like so long, like 12 hours plus, because I usually like wake up at 5 or 6, sorry, 4 is like ridiculous, 5 or 6, then I like have them in till like 9 o'clock. So I have these in for a long time, so I like to keep a bottle of this, and this specific kind is like great. So I'd highly recommend buying some rewetting drops, but if you're like me and don't really use the rewetting drops, I would highly recommend, because like me, if you wear your contacts in for 12 hours plus, I highly recommend getting these Roto Hydra lubricant eye drops. Do not use these with your contacts on. At night, take your contacts out, wash your face, do whatever you need to do, but then put a couple drops in each eye after your contacts. I cannot emphasize enough, do not put these in your eye with contacts on. Like, never. Like, don't say I didn't warn you. If you're the person that's just going to go out and try it, then be that person that goes out and try it. But anyways, these are great. These are like the super... there's like different kinds, and like they get more intense the different colors get more intense. Like the green one I think is the most mellow, and then there's like a blue one that's more strong, and then there's a white one that's not the Hydra, it's like the ice one. That one's like the most intense one you can buy. And then there's this Hydra one, and I don't know what the difference is. But I like the green one, and I was going to get like the blue one and then work my way up to the white one. And then somehow I just got the green one, and then it broke, and then I got this one, the Hydra one. And I really like the Hydra one. It's really nice. I use this pretty much every night, and this just helps my eyes, like, because like after I take out my contacts and I've had them in after a long day, I'm like, I just need to like blink until I like start crying, because then my eyes will get lubricated, and this just helps with that process. And yeah, that's basically what I do, and I'm really careful not to have contacts in, like basic rules that they tell you when you get contacts. Don't wear them in the shower or swimming. I tend not to wear them when I'm washing my face or taking off my makeup, like the makeup remover. I tend not to use that with my contacts on. Sometimes I do take showers with my contacts. It just depends on the day and the situation, but with the shower part, it doesn't really matter to me. You can take a shower or whatever, but with the swimming, I've done it a couple times, and it just like irritated my eyes, so I took them out. So I guess that's why they tell you not to. But yeah, I usually just take my contacts out before I take off my makeup and like wash my face because I use this Purity Mineral Facial Cleansing Oil, and this is like, it's kind of stings when you get it in your eye, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really sting that much, but it like, your eyes feel like intense, like it's like, ooh. And so I take out my contacts before this goes in my eye. So, yeah, that's basically it. So, basically, highly recommend the One Day. Highly recommend the Bausch & Lomb BioTrue solution, the Bausch & Lomb Renew the Re-Wetting Drops, and Roto Wetting Drops, and stock up on these, depending on your contacts. So, yeah, I hope that, guys, helped you a little bit if you are a new contact user, and, have fun with your contacts, and keep good care. Always wash your hands before, after, during when you're touching your eye. Never touch your eye, your face, or, I mean, I touch my face a lot. I'm just like, but, try not to, like, put your fingers in your eye when they're dirty. But, yeah. So, basically, that's it. I hope you guys learned something and are just watching it for the fun of it. So, yeah. Please subscribe. I hope you like this video. Bye.